Let's go, we're doing scary things. I love it though. Most running vests are also like $250. Connor's making friends. Chatted about my ULTRAHUMAN ring. Guess what? I'm going to a run club. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If I seem like I have low energy, I do. I'm so tired right now, but guess what? I'm going to a run club. This is like the last thing that I feel like doing right now, because let me just say, I have already done one interval session today and I've also done a gym workout. My brain is just not computing today. And my interval session was, oh my god, okay, the doorbell's ringing. My interval session was very, very hard and I'm feeling stressed and every part of my body wants to not go, but we're going. I'm gonna go with my friend Katie that I've met. Connor's making friends. But the run is like 15 minutes out, 15 minutes back. We can manage that, but it's also really cold. So I decided to have a shower and I thought, oh, this might actually have an adverse effect because it just made me want to stay in the shower. Just pop my hair up. Look how long my hair is getting. It's gone through like a growth spurt, I swear to God. This is my outfit. Katie and I said we'd meet at 6 and then run club. Oh, goodbye. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. And then run club is at 6:30, so part of me wants to go like now so I can just park, gather myself, because I'm also anxious about the parking. Yeah, well, let's go. We're doing scary things. Okay, I've arrived. I look terrifying. I also forgot my freaking running belt. I'm gonna have to hold my phone and my keys. You'd think I'd just started running. What else? But yeah, I'm just gonna sit in the car for a little bit because technically I have 20 minutes until I need to get out of the car. So, okay guys, I just got back from run club and it was really good. It was really fun. I find running and talking so hard. It felt a lot harder because of the fact I was talking. Loved it. It's like 8 p.m. and I feel like I hope I can get to sleep tonight because the only downside about doing like a run, I look so great right now. A run at this time is your body feels more awake, whereas not usually, I would be in bed right now normally. Anyway, I don't want to chat too long, but I'll probably debrief a little longer. But I'm a bit hungry, even though I like low-key had dinner before I went. So I'm gonna have a shower again and go to sleep. I actually feel quite tired, but we did it. I'm proud of myself. Good morning. My camera is in the weirdest position right now. Happy Friday, guys. I'm about to head off to the gym and do a workout. My boyfriend struggles with sleeping sometimes, so he got up at like 2:30 this morning and had a shower and then decided to go to the gym at like 4 a.m. And I woke up and I was so confused because I looked at the time and it was like 2:40 and I was like, is my clock wrong? Oh. Like I genuinely was so confused as to why he was up. He just couldn't really sleep, so he was like, I may as well just start my day. Anyway, let me stop rambling because I need to get to the gym.
Oh, I'm slipping away, so don't let me go, nah, 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 nah. I'm all up in that love haze, so where do we go, nah, nah? Just let me know that I am safe here in your arms. I wanna stay, stay. I'm slipping away.
I have just been living in my puffer jacket in my house recently because it's so cold in here. I love it though, but I wanted to sit down and just quickly chat about some of my favorite pieces for running because one of the most #1 questions I get asked is what are my favorite running shorts, because I'm very picky with my running shorts because I feel like most people I see do run in that typical running short where it's like a flowy, loose fitting short, and I would love to be that girl, but I cannot because my thighs will chafe. So these are all from Gymshark. Gymshark are sponsoring today's vlog and they are actually having an end of financial year sale and they're going to have up to 60% off everything. In terms of dates, the sale is going to start on the 27th of June at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. So I will leave links down below to some of my favorite pieces. And I wore to the gym. Oh, boobies are boobying. This is the new strappy ruched sports bra. I love this. It gives me minimal sports bra vibes, which I love, with a little bit more support. And then these are the blue Adapt shorts, which I really, really like. One of my go-to shorts from Gymshark for running is the sweat shorts. I wore these for my marathon. My half marathon last year. I love these because they're a nice length. And I always find with most bike shorts, unless they're like actually full-on cycling shorts, they'll ride up a little bit at the start, but then as soon as you start sweating or you kind of like settle into the run, they almost stick to your legs and then they don't move. It's great. So yeah, wore these for the half marathon and they were fab. I love these. I can only wear black shorts for running because otherwise I look like I have pissed my pants. The waistband also is a little bit thicker, so you feel nice and secure. I haven't worn these in a while, but I love these for running. I used to wear them all the time because these will not ride up at all because they're more of like a cycling short. These are the Elevate shorts, so they're a little bit longer and they're in the same fabric as, how would I describe it? Almost like swimwear fabric. So yeah, I would say these are more like of a true bike cycling short and no front seam, which we love to see. No front seams over here. Then these are the only type of flowy running shorts that I find acceptable because they have the little insert. These, I can't remember the name of these off the top of my head. Let me just do a quick little Google. So these are the running 2-in-1 shorts and they are flowy, but they have the insert in there so I can wear them and they don't chafe. And I like that because sometimes it is nice to wear a little bit of a flowy running short. And I feel like when I first started running, I thought that you could not wear bike shorts. Like I almost felt like they were illegal to wear running. I thought you could only wear this type of thing to run in, but you can run in whatever the heck you want. A lot of people run in leggings. It would have to be freezing for me to run in leggings. I hate it. I'm not even like the biggest fan of full-length leggings. I just find I get overheated very quickly. Those are definitely my top 3 running shorts from Gymshark. Honorable mentions would be any of the Adapt fabrics. Those are really good for running because they really stay in place. In terms of sports bras, I do actually really like the Vital Seamless ones. They have like the V-neck in the front and then you can adjust them really nice and supportive, but they don't make me feel too restricted because of the fact I've got a heart rate monitor strap on most of the time and I've got a vest on and I've got a sports bra. Like it's a lot. So I feel like this is a nice level of support, you know? Creaming soda break. These are really good. My friend put me onto these. These are the Next Bar creaming soda. I would highly recommend, if you want to jump on the sale, build your wish list so then you're kind of ready to go so you don't miss out on anything if it sells out. And you can just do that on the Gymshark app, which I did not know they had an app, but they do. Also, a quick honorable mention. This is not for running, but these are my go-to Gymshark sports bras. These are the minimal sports bras and I have them in like every single color. I think they're just so flattering. They show off your back. They're a little bit booby, I will say. So I would not wear this if I was going to be doing anything super athletic. But I love them. I just think they're so cute and I love this new color. It's almost like a really, really red toned pink and I love. Oh my god, and I also forgot to say, if you use my code Conagh, you'll get an extra 10% off. So that might be 70% off sometimes, just saying. And if you do choose to shop through any of the Gymshark links down below, I do earn a small commission through those links, which thank you so much if you choose to do that. Anyway, I'm gonna go hang out with my dog, do some editing. I've also just been like obsessed with consuming true crime content recently. I've always been a crime junkie from the beginning. I was there in 2018, but I'm concerned, I'm like, how much is too much, Conagh? I constantly have on a podcast or an Eleanor Neal video or just some sort of true crime documentary or something. I don't know why, I just find it so interesting. And I'm like, what does that say about me? Oddly enough, I feel like it doesn't make me anxious though. Like it doesn't make me feel paranoid if I'm like by myself somewhere. Am I a psychopath? I don't know. Happy Saturday. It is such a gloomy, cold day today, so all I want to do is nothing. But I did a Pilates class this morning and it was actually really good. I'm definitely improving, which is cool to see. And I got so sweaty. It was kind of like a mix between just Pilates only and then HIIT cardio Pilates. My goodness, it's so cold. Tomorrow I've got 26 Ks on the menu and my gels haven't arrived. My gels never arrived. I think they're gonna come on like Monday, but I googled and I found a running shop that sells running gear. Let's go there. And they sell pretty much every type of gel, and part of me really wants to get a new running vest because the one I have is fine. There are definitely better ones out there, and I find my water flasks don't fit in all the way. Like half of them always sits out, and I don't like that. Most running vests are also like $250. So we'll just have a look. It's colder in here than it is outside. Okay, it's very cold. Oh, trying to go nice and slow. There's really not anyone out, but I kind of need to pee already.
I'm slipping away, yeah. Just like I am dreaming, walking around in this love haze. I wanna stay in this feeling, but let me know that I am safe here in your arms. I wanna stay, stay. I'm slipping away, oh, so don't let me go now. Your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control, but baby, I love the rush. It only
We are back from the run. 26k. I feel like 26k is like big boy distances. I can feel like a blind pimple brewing. There's like a cluster of them. I think there were some really positives about that run and there were some negatives. I think I need to not be so hard on myself for stopping and going to the toilet. Obviously that would be ideal if I could do that whole run and not need to go to the toilet. I did end up stopping twice to go to the toilet. One like right at the start, random, and then one like halfway exactly. I obviously need to really work on my race nutrition. I think I really actually need to look at the night before and really try and minimize the fiber content. Even my greens that I have in the morning, that's got fiber in it. Obviously coffee makes you poo, but I think that's like, you need at least a pre-run poo, so that's fine. I do think I really need to limit the amount of fiber, but I thought I did that because I had the white toast and the jam, which somebody recommended. So I don't know, maybe it was the gel that my body disagreed with. I didn't really like any of the gels that I had. I had two Hummer gels, or Huma, I'm not exactly sure, and then one Pure Sport gel, but I also feel like I got a bad flavor. Gels are just kind of gross. They're not a vibe. Maybe I'm just not a gel girly. Other than the toilet breaks, the actual run itself was really good. Oh. The instructions that my run said was 13k at a comfortable pace and then 13k at target marathon pace. Where the hell did I put that? Oh, it's in here. So I took that first 13k very slowly. Much slower than I would normally do. Well, not much slower, like technically the pace that I should be doing. And I think that really did work in my favor because even though my legs did feel tired, I think because I was going so slowly and I really didn't tip over into that threshold zone at all in that entire first block, I think that really helped me control the fatigue in my legs towards the end because it was hard, but it was like a good hard and I knew that I could do it. Whereas the 23k last week, I was like, ugh, at the end. Like, I don't know if I can do it. I really want to stop, like lots of doubt. So anyway, I'm gonna make some food because I'm hungry. Good morning. Happy Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Also, I was just trying to squeeze some pimples, so ignore that. But yeah, happy Monday. I'm about to make myself some oats because I'm cold. But I did run club again this morning, which was really nice. I definitely think I prefer, obviously, a morning run club, even though it's cold. But part of me thinks maybe I should just go out right now and do a quick 4k run because I have 8ks to do today and I've done like 4 at run club. So I'm like, do I just do it now? Because I'm probably not gonna wanna do it this afternoon. I should do it now. My plan was to maybe get up earlier and do 4Ks and then 4Ks, but I did not do that. I think I'm gonna leave it till this afternoon. Oh, I don't know. I know I should do it now. I'm not doing it now.
It fills me up. It's out of control, out of control. Baby, I love the rush. It overflows. It's out of control, out of control. I'm in love. Deep in love with you, baby, yeah. 'Cause your love is exceptional. Ooh.
This is Charlie's bed now. I thought I would just show you my current work from home fit. This is me. If you work from home, do you put effort into your appearance? Obviously, I would look a little different if I wasn't tanning, because I need the tanning PJs on. I've got a wee headache, and I just took some Nurofen, so hopefully that kicks in like 10 minutes time. Luckily, I just got an email too from the Gold Coast Marathon people saying that the race numbers have been posted. Yeah, so hopefully that arrives soon. That'll be fun. Because that's not that far away. It's literally not this weekend, it's next weekend. So we're gonna have another race day vlog. Can you believe that it's been nearly an entire year since the half marathon last year? That feels like it was yesterday. But hopefully we can get a sub 2. That would be great. I almost though don't want to put too much pressure on myself to try and get sub 2, because that will probably make me not get sub 2, you know? So I'm trying to just have fun, enjoy the day. Even though it's the only race I've ever done, a lot of people say how good the Gold Coast one is because it's so flat. The reality of being an influencer is I'm sat here most of my life. I'm gonna wash off my tan soon, but I briefly chatted about my ULTRAHUMAN ring on Instagram, very briefly, but I've gotten a couple questions from people asking about it. Why am I yawning? Why am I yawning? I got the gold one, and on the inside, you can't probably see, but it has the little sensors, and I have been wearing this for now. It would be, oh my god, what the fuck? I have been wearing this for, it'll be coming to 3 months, definitely 2 months, because I got it right before I was sick for that week. Basically what this does, if you're familiar with the Aura ring, it's similar to that. I can't give my personal opinion on an Aura ring because I have never owned one. This is the only ring tracking device that I've ever used. Oh my gosh, I've just been hit with like yawning attacks. I personally love looking at data and analytics. I find it super interesting. This will track your sleep. Sleep is probably the coolest one. First thing I do when I get up in the morning is check my ULTRAHUMAN app, because you have an app that goes with the ring so you can actually read all of your insights. Right now I'm in my luteal phase, love that, and I'm on day 23 of my cycle, so it does track your cycle. And then you have your movement index, so it always gives you amount of steps. I always find it interesting because the steps on my ring and the steps on my Apple Health don't ever match up. The ring is always quite a bit less than whenever I go on a run, and so I'm not sure which one is more accurate, but I always find that very interesting. The steps on my ring is always less than on my phone. Not that I like super care about steps, but it's just something interesting to note. Then we have the stress radar, I guess you could say, which this is pretty cool. It'll tell you how many hours in the day that you were stimulated, stressed, or relaxed. So today we're doing pretty good. I've only had 15 minutes apparently that I've been stressed, and I've been relaxed for 85% of today, so that's cool. And then you have your recovery score, which mine is 83 today, and it'll give you a bunch of info about that. For me, my resting heart rate is elevated, which apparently is due to being in my luteal phase. There also might be other factors. Same goes with my skin temperature, and then you've got your 7-day resting heart rate and and then you can look at kind of like how your recovery score is trending. And then the coolest part, I would say, is your sleep score. I am pretty good at getting sleep. In terms of length of sleep, that doesn't necessarily mean quality of sleep. Last night we had 98% efficiency, had 7 hours 54 minutes in bed. That's actually a little bit less for me than usual because I did get up this morning at like 4:45, but I had optimal deep sleep for recovery, which is good. Everything was in the optimal range except for my restoration time. That was just good. And it'll also tell you like when you had light sleep, deep sleep, REM sleep, like when you're awake, how many times you tossed and turned, which I had 0 last night, which is cool. It also gives you recommendations for when you should be consuming caffeine and when you should avoid stimulants. I don't follow that because it'll tell you like when you first get up, you should avoid caffeine for the first hour or so of your day, and then it'll say, okay, now is a good time to have your stimulants, and then it'll say, all right, now is a good time to stop having them. And then yeah, you have kind of like current statistics with your heart rate and temperature, your VO2 max, which that changes every single day. So today it's 38. Whereas yesterday it was like 43. You can also track workouts with it as well, which is cool. I do love using this in terms of the cycle aspect, and it is really cool in terms of recovery to know when I can push on a certain day, and if I'm feeling a bit shit and my ring tells me that I'm feeling shit, it almost like, what's the word? Validates my emotions. So yeah, I will continue to wear it. I will say when you get this, they do tend to send you, unless you know your size right off the bat, which I wouldn't recommend doing, because since you're supposed to wear this all the time and when you sleep, your fingers naturally swell when you sleep. And when I first got this, I was scared that I got the wrong size, that it was too small, but I don't know whether my fingers have just like adapted to it, because now it's like the perfect size. I don't know how it works, but what you want to do with the sizes is they're just like plastic sizes, and pick whatever one you think is your size and then wear it for like 48 hours or at least overnight, because you want to see how your fingers react overnight to its swelling, because you don't want like circulation to get cut off or anything like that. For some reason, the base of this middle finger is thinner than this finger. When I put it on this finger, it doesn't even, isn't that weird? It doesn't even go on this hand. I don't want to push too hard and get stuck. Whereas this one, like what? ULTRAHUMAN were kind enough to send me this ring, and they did give me a discount code, which is CON10. I would recommend it. I think if you're interested in all of that kind of, my hands look so orange. If you're interested in all that kind of data tracking and you're into kind of recovery and you're wanting something a little bit more subtle rather than like a band or something like that, I think definitely check out a ring. I think it's super cool because it's stylish. Those are my thoughts. I'm excited to kind of continue wearing it. Obviously, the more data that it has, the better it's gonna get. Anyway, I'm gonna continue editing and watching my true crime documentaries. Who's that?
The team used a bucket.
Who's that?
And started taking pictures.
Who's that?
Who
is that?
She started.
Who's that? Who's that, Charles?